starting a new crafty Chronicles weekdays, whatever. I am starting it with Lighthouse, and you know what? I am so on the finish line with this one. I have how much? I have 79.92% finished from this one. So basically, I have only 20% stitch, and I am so excited about it. I am going to finish my first Chimera, and I can move to the next one. But I do have something to show you. Maybe the next video you will be seeing will be about my new purchases. So I am really kind of confused on what I want to start next, because as you might have seen in my last videos, one of them, previous videos, I have showed you a kit that I was planning to start instead of this one, which is Chocolate Night 2. I still do want to start it, but I do have this thing. I have a couple of them now, and I am kind of off-ish about it. I think that I am leaning towards it, but I do have a couple more kits from Chimera that I am thinking about and kind of want to try, just because it's a different type of thread and a different type of fabric. So I'll be thinking about that till the point I'm going to be finished with this one. I think that I will decide. Maybe you will help me. Maybe I'll do a survey again, which really helped me last time I did it. By the way, I've stitched 1040 half crosses from this one on this city. So this is a good progress for this kit. Now I'm thinking about adding a new one this week, maybe, just because I want to have another one from one collection that I have that I am going to show you a little bit later. I'm thinking about starting it now, or maybe taking my time with it and starting it like after I finish one of the projects, because I am about to finish one of the smaller projects. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I'm going to think about that as well. So I have a lot to think about considering cross stitch this week. Yeah, we'll see. Do you see a difference? Okay, today is the 24th, and I've been stitching this one today. So I am so happy to say that I have finished all the crosses in this one. I've already, oh, ouch, I just put my finger on this. It's a needle. I just stabbed myself in the finger. Sorry. Okay, anyways, like I was saying, I have managed to finish all the crosses, all the half crosses in this project. I have already moved the hoop down so I can start doing the back stitch, which you probably see I've started doing already. There's a lot of back stitch in these little guys, a lot of tiny little stitches, like one cross back stitch, it's crazy. But eventually that's what's coming out, and I think that it really draws out the whole experience. So yeah, I have spent not that much time with it today, but the time that I've spent, I've stitched 600, I wish, 465 crosses, which is a good amount for this one, and I have finished it. The only thing is that backstitch is still counted for the the count and saga, so it probably counted it along with the backstitch. I still have a lot of backstitch left to do here, but I think it's kind of one sitting type of thing. I think I'll finish it next time. That's what I was saying in the last clip. I am planning on starting a new one. Maybe instead of starting another one of these, I will start a new kit from the collection that I've told you about. By the way, I'll be showing you the third part of it in a haul that I'm planning on doing. So like I said, today was this one. I don't know what I'm going to be stitching tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have time to stitch. I'm spending much more time with Marky lately, trying to make him a little more I don't know, help him progress a little more because he's kind of late on crawling and he is kind of worrying me. But okay, hopefully everything will be fine. And I still always have, I find my time to stitch. About diamond painting, I've decided to just keep it a secret for now until I finish it. There's just a little left to go. I just don't do it as much as I used to. But as soon as it's going to be finished, I am definitely going to be showing you that, and it is coming out so perfectly beautiful that everybody that comes in the house and sees it on my table, they're just going wow. Okay, stop talking about that. Okay, so I will see you in a couple of seconds and we'll see what I'm going to be stitching next. So it's 1 o'clock at night. I could not stop. I really wanted to finish this one, and I did today, the 25th, well, it's actually the 26th already, but during this day I have managed to stitch a little bit. I haven't stitched that much, but I didn't have a lot to stitch on this one. I just had to finish the back stitch like I showed you in the last clip, and I did finish all the back stitch in this one. I actually like doing back stitch sometimes when it's not like really difficult, but it's counted stitching, so it's really easy. As you can tell, I probably will be able to show you. I did also the French knots, which are the flowers and little buttons on the little snowman, and he even has eyes, but I think that the eyes could have been a little smaller. Anyways, a lot of flowers and this over here, focus, and in these little under the windows. So can you see the close-ups? All the stitches are finished, the trees, the flowers. There's a lot of backstitch in this one, but after you finish stitching, you only then realize how cute it looks. I mean, together when you look at this from the far, by the way, this is the first one that I finished and this is the second one. When you look at it from afar, only then you can see how beautiful these are. They're so good looking, so cute. It doesn't have any snow in the sky, so probably it all fell over here. But like I said, I finished 2 of them, but I won't be starting a new one. I'll tell you what I'll be doing in a second. By the way, I've stitched 235 and a half stitches today. I don't know what to say. Basically, no, that's a mistake. I've stitched on the 25th. I've stitched 747 and a half, and after 12 o'clock, which was already the 26th, I have managed to stitch 235.5 and a half stitches, which were only the back stitch, so it also counted as stitching. That's fine, but I did manage to stitch a lot today. Now what I'm going to do is just put this one back in its place. I'm going to keep it with the little hoop that I use and the organizer. By the way, I should not forget this needle. I actually forgot a needle. Well, I didn't forget it. I lost a needle and I couldn't find it, and I thought that it was under the couch, but I need to be really careful with that one because my baby starting to be more active. So but what happened, it actually apparently got stuck in the couch, in one of the pillows, which is really dangerous, guys. Please pay attention because I am really not paying attention with this, and my husband actually sat on that pillow and he sat on that needle, so that was not really nice of me. But I said that I was sorry. I'll try to not do it again unless he'll be misbehaving. Anyways, like I said, I'll put it in its place and let's see what I'm going to do instead of this one. I'm still going to stitch it after I finish the plan that I have instead of this one. Okay, just stop talking. Show. Okay, basically what I was talking about in my other clip about the kit that I'm planning on starting. This is it. This is the one that I've finished a while ago. This is one of the Rioli series, the Chinese one. I think I don't remember the name of the series, but I'm going to show you the project that I'm about to start. And that's the second one from this series. There are 3 of them. One of them is this one. This is the bridge. There's one which is the pagoda with the little tower, the same size, and one that goes in the middle, which is much larger and more elongated, which is just a scenery, beautiful scenery. I really love them. They are really delicate. They have beading in them. There you go, beading. Beautiful geishas standing over there, and a couple of beads that go on the trees, on the sakura ones. So this is just a reminder of what it was. It has a lot of half crosses, which are pretty easy to stitch, and it's quite a fast stitch. So yeah, let me show you the kit itself. And this is my next plan for the next while. I don't know how long it will take me. I'm not thinking that it will take a long time because this is an easy stitch. I already stitched one of them. You probably saw a clip before last one what I was planning, and the one that I've already finished was the bridge, and this is the second one from this collection. 2 of the smaller ones, and there's another one that's a big one that I am going to accept soon. It's already arrived. I've ordered it finally because I was thinking about it a while, and then I thought that why not just order all 3 from this collection if I already have 2. So again, this is from Rioli's, probably recognize it. This is I don't know how, Sakura Pagoda, and this is 18 over 24 centimeters. It's beautiful. The colors are really gentle and really light, and it has beading in it, so that's something that also makes me want to stitch it because I like dealing with beads. So I've already opened it. I removed the bag, and let's see what's inside. And it actually opens like this, so I'll just open it this way. Okay, so I'm not going to show you the chart, but the chart is matte. It's really easy to use. I have this chart on my Saga as well. I found it on some website, in like a Russian charting website. So I will check. Maybe I'll stitch it from paper, maybe I'll stitch it from Saga. I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking about doing it from Saga because it's faster and easier. You don't have to deal with paper charts, but the chart is really good. It's really easy. It's really you know, it's obvious what you need to do. I'm not going to be showing you the entire chart, just showing the entire chart, but there's a key over here. And let's see what you have in the key. But instructions, key, there are, how many colors are in this one? 24 colors. There are 24 colors, I think, plus blends. Okay, so you have a stitch with 2-strand cross, you have 1-strand half cross, 2-strand half cross, 3-strand half cross, 3-strand full cross, yeah, and beading as well. So a lot of different stitches in this one, and I think that it's going to be fun. I've already stitched this one before. So this is the fabric. I think this is a 14 count, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 14 count, and it's the full piece that you need for this entire project, of course. And the most interesting thing that we have in any, oh sorry for the focus, in any project that we do, especially from Rioli's. I love Rioli's kits. I love the threads that they give you. I absolutely love the organizers, and these are the colors. The colors are beautiful, really gentle, light, you know, makes, oh, I love this one. These are my favorites. And this turquoise one, I think it looks a lot darker on camera, but I'm sorry for the lighting. It's nighttime and I don't have my ring light where I'm sitting. Didn't want to go to the other room. I didn't want to make any noise. So these are the colors, beautiful, beautiful colors. And I think that this will be a fun stitch. I really enjoy these colors. Plus, I really liked stitching the other one. It was really easy. So I think that it will take not so long. And then I will end up having 2 from a collection. That's going to be fun, fun, fun. Okay, the other thing that we have in this one is this little bag. This is the beads. These are the beads. White pearls, and these are a very good addition for the sakura trees. By the way, I'm not sure if I have enough in here because I actually lost some of the beads from the first one that I stitched, and I took out from this one. But I think that this is going to be okay because I still have white beads also in my Santa or the Grandpa Winter that I'm stitching, so I probably am going to add them to this one because it's basically the same color. Okay, now the third one, I think it's in the back somewhere. Sorry for the noise. It's 1 o'clock at night. Okay, so this is what I was saying. This is, of course, 14 count fabric. It has 24 colors, organizer cards, beads, 1 type, and 2 needles. I haven't seen 2 needles. It has 1 needle. It has 1 needle. I don't know, maybe in the canvas, there, the other one. This one is the one that I've already finished. It's hanging on my husband's wall. By the way, the frame that I used in it, it was just a random frame that I got in stock store, so it's not a professional framing. Of course, when I'll have 3 of them finished, then I probably will make a professional frame for them. So this is the third one. The third one is the largest one. Can you see the difference? This is the smaller ones, the one that I've stitched and the one that I'm going to stitch, and this is the middle. This is the scenery, the beautiful mountain, and I am really excited about this one because it's really, really beautiful. Plus, I do love the larger projects. You probably know that already. Okay, so this is my plan for the next project that I'm going to, of course, exchange with my with my dimensions. One of the only dimensions that I have. And yeah, of course I am still going to stitch the rest of the dimensions designs. I just wanted to change something, and I was really thinking about this one for a while, so I decided to just finish that one for now and just pick this one just for a change of, you know, environment. Okay, I'm thinking I need to finish this whole thing right now because it's 1:20 at night and I need to go wash the dishes because I have crazy amount of dishes, and go to sleep because in like half an hour Marquis is probably going to be awake and asking for food. I will see you tomorrow, I hope. So, new update. Okay, today I have been stitching this one. It's the second day actually that I've been stitching this one, and I am loving it. Well, I always loving it. I'm always loving it whenever I start a new kit. I cannot stop stitching it until I get sick of it, and then it goes like in my rotation. But for now, I've been stitching this one for a second day now, and well, as much as I can considering that I have a baby. But this is the Sakura Pagoda. By the way, I've already received the kits that I am going to show you in the next video, so just follow up. So this is 18 over 24 centimeters, and this is an amazing kit. I love the colors, really. I love the colors. I have already stitched quite a bit. I have finally decided, I decided to stitch it from Saga just because it was more comfortable and it's, well, it's easier because it has a lot of colors, like, you know, like, not a lot of colors, but like confetti type of stitching in the trees. So, yeah, so I've decided to use Saga for that. I just am using the key to make comparison for the colors because the coloring on the, you know, the organizers are different than it is in Saga. So that's something that's not really difficult. But this is what I have. This is what I have accomplished, and I think that this is quite a bit. I think that I've stitched a good amount. I love the way the crosses are looking. Already blends in. By the way, the empty spots are for the beading, so there's going to be a lot of beading in this one. And yeah, I think that I've made a good progress with this. Let me show you how much I've stitched in Saga counts. Let's see, Saga, there it is, it's already open. So as you can see, this is what I've been stitching. Just close it. So all the pinks is the ones that I've already crossed out. And let's see our calendar. Okay, so as you can see, I've been stitching it for 2 days. By the way, the 28th is the, you know, it just went over 12 o'clock at night, so it kind of skipped for the next day. But on the 26th was the first day. I've stitched 378 and a half crosses. The half is probably a half cross, and well, not probably, it is a half cross. And the 27th I've stitched 532 crosses. By the way, you can add to that the 37, so it's kind of 569, I guess. Yeah, so this is what I've been doing for now. I've already stitched 13.72%, which is pretty good for, you know, for 2 days of stitching. But I think that this is going to go to rest, and I'm going to keep stitching something else now because I don't want to focus only on one kit. I still have a lot of kits that I am enjoying, and that's something that I am going to do today, I hope, if I'll have enough time. Okay, so this was just an update. Hopefully I'll have a lot of stitching time today because my mom's actually visiting, so she's playing with Marky and I'll be able to stitch. I am thinking that I'm going to stitch my Rioli's flowers, the elongated ones, on the black canvas because I miss it. Okay, so let's see. It's April 1st already. Actually, I've started stitching it 2 days ago, but it's 1 o'clock at night, and I think it's time for me to go to bed. Though I need to wash some dishes. Anyways, I just decided to sit a little longer after I put Marky to sleep at about 10:30 tonight, and I just wanted to stitch a little bit because I spent today with my husband and my baby boy, and we went shopping for me. My husband promised that he will give me a surprise today, so we went shopping for sorry for the information, but we went shopping for some lingerie. So yeah, I needed that. Anyways, we spent today driving around, having fun, and Marky was a perfect little baby boy. And let's just say that I've decided to sit a little longer after Max. By the way, my husband's name is Max. After Max has left for his job, he's working night tonight, and after Marky was put to bed, I decided to switch a little bit. So after this one, I'm going to show you a tiny piece. Oh my gosh, a tiny piece. A tiny piece of what I've been stitching after this one. But this is, for those of you who are familiar, this is of course Chimera Lighthouse, and I don't know if I've stitched that much. I could have just kept stitching it. I did want to stitch it more, but I have stitched 519 half crosses today, and yesterday I've stitched 271. So I've stitched quite a bit, as you probably see. I'm almost done with this square, and I can move on to the next one, and probably there I will already be stitching the last pieces from the lighthouse itself. But mostly this is what we have. I love the colors. Oh, it's really easy to stitch this. It's only a couple of colors and it's sky area. So from one side it's fun because it's stitched a little faster. From the other it's boring because it's mostly a little monochromatic. So yeah. Anyways, I have already stitched 80.54% from this project, so I practically have only 20% to stitch, and that's just a tiny little piece from this whole huge project. And yeah, and then I'll be able to move on to my next one, and I cannot wait because that's something that you are going to be helping me choose. Hopefully you will, and I will be stitching some new stuff, some new beautiful big kit after this one. That's really exciting. It's always so exciting for me to start something new. I cannot even tell you. I am just thinking about starting new kits every day. I'm kind of obsessed. I think it's a disease. Anyways, let me just show you really shortly what I've been stitching after this one, and then I'll just hand I just put everything away and go to bed. This is of course Chimera as well. This is the Scorpio, which I haven't been stitching for a while now. I don't know why. I just kind of I've been picking up more of the smaller not the smaller projects, but the smaller I guess hoops and Q-snaps, just because it was more comfortable. The floor is covered with playmat, so for me to stitch this, I need to take out my holder that holds the larger frame, which is this cabin. That's something that I keep behind my couch, and the floor is covered with this. So after, like, the entire floor is covered with this, like from there till the other side, and that's where Marky is playing, and we're kind of playing around with him. You can see it's kind of like a puzzle or something, puzzle. And I just moved it aside so I can put my little cabin for the holder. So yeah, that's what's going on. So that's the reason I kind of stitch my larger projects a little less. I'm really wanting to stitch my 12 beauties, but we'll see tomorrow how it goes, and maybe after Mark goes to sleep, maybe I'll stitch it somewhere in the afternoon. I hope. If not, maybe it will be one of the smaller kits. So this is the one that I haven't stitched a lot today. I just picked it up for like a couple of hours, and I've stitched it just a tiny bit because in the middle I've decided to watch something on YouTube and kind of got distracted, and I've decided to eat something. By the way, it's 10 after 1 o'clock, so it's nighttime and I need to go to bed. So I've decided to go to eat. It was really late, but let me just tell you how much I've stitched. I have stitched well, let's just say that it was on the 31st, and let's just say that it's the same day um because it kind of jumped from the 31st to the 1st. And yeah, but altogether I've stitched, how much is it? 142 crosses, which is not a lot at all, but maybe you see the difference. I don't know. I usually don't like showing these projects after I stitch like 200 crosses or less, because it's not really noticeable the difference, I think so, because it's mostly the same colors. It's kind of abstract, so you cannot really see the change in the picture. It's just wavy blue scenery, so it's kind of boring. So yeah, I don't really film that too much. Okay, so we'll see. Tomorrow probably will be my last update for this video, just because I want to upload this video, and I have another one that is already ready, but that one will come out after this one. So probably on Saturday, yeah, probably on Saturday I'll put out this video, and the day after on Sunday it will probably be the next one, and go watch it. It's really interesting. It's about new stuff that I got. There's a lot of new beautiful kits, and real kind of a survey type of question for you. So yeah, so I will see you tomorrow, and we'll see what we'll be stitching tomorrow. Okay, so today is the 2nd, and this will be the last update for this video. I'm thinking, because tomorrow is Saturday and tomorrow I am going to my mom's house. Actually, on Sunday we have our second shot. Like I said, I did decide to vaccinate eventually, just because my husband did, and my mom was thinking about it because all of her, our family got vaccinated. So I just decided to do it because she did. So yeah, anyways, we have our second shot on Sunday, and plus I have some tests, and I'll be staying there until Monday. I'm thinking maybe, because she's a little worried that she will get sick, because a lot of people get side effects from the second shots. Side effects like like a flu, maybe a fever, stuff like that. Hopefully nothing will happen, but still it's kind of worrying her. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. But this will be our last stitching day, I guess, at home, because I am leaving tomorrow at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I will not be stitching a lot by that time. So that's our plan, and this is what I have been stitching for the last 2 days. Yesterday I've stitched 128 crosses, and today I kept stitching it just because I wanted to more. I have stitched 459 crosses, and that's a very good progress for this one, because if you can tell the difference, all of this area is filled in, so you can already see the circle forming. You probably saw from the preview when I started filming this, I haven't stitched around this area. So I did move my frame to this corner, and I guess I'm going to have to move it a little bit more. I don't have a lot of fabric on the ends. I did get a piece from this fabric that was a little smaller than I was supposed to, and the Q-snaps that I have are kind of big. Well, they are good for this project, but they're too big for the whole, for the fabric itself. So I'm having a little trouble with the fabric being really tight, because I like when the fabric is really tight, and in this case it's not so. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling with the tightness of the fabric. Plus, I am not really enjoying I wish I've started this on the 32 count Murana, the one that I'm stitching my botanical fortunes, my botanical gardens, but for some reason I just decided to start this one, just because I've watched a video from a Russian cross stitcher, and she said that she preferred the 27 Linda, and I just wanted to try it, I guess, but I don't really like the larger cross. I do prefer the smaller count. I prefer the 18, the 28, 25 count. So this one is a little bigger for me. I think this is equivalent to 14 count, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, please tell me otherwise, because I am not really good like with stuff like counting the greed sizes, you know, the cross sizes. Just because I never really thought about it as too much. I just enjoy the stitching and I don't really pay attention to all the little details from, you know, around. So yeah, so basically, like I said, all of this corner or like half circle or something, it is already filled in. I am going to the right side of this stitching. Tonight I am finished, and that's about it for this week. So hopefully you enjoyed. Subscribe, give me thumbs up. Don't forget to say something, say hi, I guess. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. I love you all and have a great stitching week or weekend.